I'm back. Question mark? Hi. Okay. We can try loading the game again. I mean, unless, do we want to just pivot and Animal Cross instead? Like, I don't know. Because a pop-up appeared and said that there was some kind of fatal error. I didn't think to take a picture of it. Yeah. So... Right? Like, I'm fine going back into it and playing more. Or at least trying. But I also don't know if... I don't know. I wanted to hit our next incentive. That was really... I wanted to pick a game that people would want to donate and get us to that next thing. So, I don't know if we do Animal Crossing. I don't know. I'm just trying to log back into everything. It said that it was the game. It said that there was like an error in the game, but it crashed everything. Like, it crashed OBS and it crashed the game, and then I couldn't even, like, it took me a while to be able to control alt delete stuff. And then once I did, it didn't want to, like, close OBS. Like, I could not reopen OBS. It was really weird. So yeah. I don't know. I mean, Animal Crossing is ready to go. I don't know. Maybe we just do that. Oops. So, I mean, oh, I see what you mean. Ooh, I don't know. I did not check. I don't know. Yeah, I think that it's something that we'll just do later. Also, hi, Shiz. I guess let me just post in Discord that we're pivoting. The game is really cute. So It's a bummer. I want to definitely... It's not a graphically intense game either. So, like, it absolutely should run without a problem. Okay. I guess I need to change my outfit. Just making sure I didn't mess up. Okay, there's still a plot to villager hunt on. I'm gonna leave it. It's fine. Because we might have to change it with wheel spin. Let me go empty my pockets real- Oh! Hi! What's up? Ever have someone ask you, are you listening to me? Uh-oh, time for reactions! That's when you do this sort of thing. Yeah. You say, absolutely. Didn't that look like I was listening? You can pretend to look interested just by bobbing your head up and down. Agreement can save your butt. Hang on. Someone was on the move and we missed it! He's in the carrier right now. I don't know where to put him. He's in here now. Alright, I lowered the price of the wheel spins, by the way. They're only $5 instead of $10. I'm craving chaos for the kids. And Skippin' Island is only $25. Yep. Half price. Who doesn't love a sale? And all of the money goes to charity, which is even better. Okay. I kind of forget where I was in my story with Mittens. I know I had mentioned that he ate the churro. And that, he was, like, grumbly and hissy, but he didn't try and, like, bite me or swat at me, and yeah. He ate. He didn't get sick from eating. He drank water. And yeah, I mean, just the fact that I was able to, like, get him to eat the churro to me was, like, a win. Because, like, he had to do that while I was holding it. So, he did great overnight. He slept, he ate, he drank. He used the litter box, he peed. We'd love to see it. And then this morning, I was like, watch, he'll be either really friendly, the same, or like worse. And he was basically the same. He was still like kind of unsure, but his ears like weren't completely flat against his head. Like he was scared, but he was less so, which was great. He ate again. He drank. Oh, I gotta pull up my bingo card. He... You're not on my card. Oh, I had Sky on my card. You're Whitney, I think? Yeah. Progress of any kind is good. Agree. So he... Hi, Tigress. How are you? My train of thought is gone. For lunch, what I ended up doing was I sat in there while I ate lunch and just like talked to him, basically. Like I just sat there and ate lunch and chatted and was like, you know, hi bud, like, I don't know. And he kind of was just like looking and listening. And then I went and I gave him more churro and chat. Do you all want to see? I know that's a silly question, because of course you do. Okay. So, you know, I said to the vet, or to the shelter, I was like, he, to me, this was him at 10 this morning. He doesn't have a mean bone in his body, but he has a lot of scared ones. Like, he is scared, but he is not mean. And as you could see, I was able to, like, pet him with the churro tube. Because I should probably show you guys this. Hold on. This was last night. Oh, this was actually... He was calmer at this point. See how he hisses? He's like, no. Where's... This was him when we came home. He is Tigress. He is. He was so wobbly. And he was so like... Would you like to go into your spot? But he was doing okay. Because this was... I shared this picture. But this was him the night that I trapped him. He had big feelings. Hang on, I'll turn the sound up.
I got you a treat. Do you want to see? Oh, you don't?
And he was growling. Like, I turned there was an air conditioner on, and I turned the air conditioner off so you could hear him, because he was like...
It's okay.
Like, he was just growling, and like... Like, ears flat back. He was just, like, not having it. Like... He was very unhappy with me. Abso-freaking-lutely not, woman. And then this... Let me see. Here was last night. He was drinking some water. He was like wobbly. He was so sweet. I'm like, hi, buddy.
Hello, little rock star. Look at you drinking water. That's wonderful. Would you like a little more food?
So yeah, we just kind of, I've just been sitting in there with him a lot. But, and I texted the shelter this. I was like, listen, he's gonna be fine, because this was at 2:45 this afternoon. He had a tiny little bit of churro, not much. And, you know, it was one of those things I said to them. I remember every time that one of my cats came in and realized that they were safe. And this was what happened. It was like the first time they were ever able to like really truly like sleep. And like he's just tired. And, you know, he got all these shots. He had like all these things. It was all just very strange. But this was...
Sweet boy.
Yeah, and that's the thing, is that I have no idea the circumstances of that collar. Like, I went ahead and I found the picture of him when he first showed up with it. It was... So he first showed up in October of last year. And then he showed up with this freaking thing on his neck. Like... Yeah, it's something new that they just started rolling out. Like, look at how long that was. By the time that I caught him, he had lost part of it. Like, it had just broken. So they didn't know, because the vet isn't in today, but they're gonna let me know, like, because I asked, I'm like, I don't know if it was a flea collar, which is also incredibly dangerous if it was a flea collar, because they're a certain length for a reason. Like, you're supposed to trim them based on your cat, because, like, Pippin's gonna need a different amount of flea medication than Artemis is, because of their size and their weight. And the fact that he just had this crazy long thing on, it's amazing that he didn't step on it and, like, strangle himself. So, oh! Chat, wait! I was waiting for you! Wait! Hang on, can we get a matching... Huh? Look at them all! That's so many! That's so many cats. That's 5 cats now. Sorry. Anyway, back to Animal Crossing. Where did the thing go? Boop. Boop. Okay. So I said to the shelter, I'm like, he will be adoptable. He needs someone who is patient and kind and isn't going to push him to the point of being uncomfortable. You know? Like, he's gotta learn, you know, that... Chow again. that, you know, people, he's gonna have to be around them, but that they're not going to, like, hurt him. So, it's like he needs patience and kindness and compassion and to understand that people aren't going to be, like, out to get him. And that if they can get someone to do that, that he'll be a great cat. I am really glad that he's inside now, knowing that he's FIV positive. I'm also grateful that the shelter is not... Thank you for clipping that! I'm grateful that the shelter isn't going to shy away from helping him because of the FIV. You know, it was funny, there was a part of me that was like, I wonder... Because James and I, we've talked about this before, and I'm like, I will not add another cat to this house. But if there was an FIV positive cat that Maple got along with, and he enjoyed his company, that might be something to consider, because both of us are, you know, everyone deserves to have a buddy. Everyone deserves to have a friend. And if he could find someone for Crafts to Crafting, thank you for the $10 donation. If he could have someone that would enrich his life, then why wouldn't I? But I'm like, I honestly feel like with him... Oh. You're not who I thought you were. You're Sally. Okay. I feel like the likelihood of that happening is like 1%. You know? Like, it's just not... It's not likely. Four is a nice even number. Right now, no one can be around each other. Like, everyone's gotta just, you know, kind of hang out. Oh, I have to talk to the villager. Okay. Hi. And then I'll spin it one more time. Well, hello there. My name's Sally. You're Penny? Wait, you came here all the way from Misty Isle? You're definitely more well-traveled than me. I am trying to fix that by touring new places like this island. Mom always says there's magic in chance encounters, so I'm glad we ran into each other like this. I'll spin the wheel the next time that we get to the next island. That way we can get something different. I don't know. Anyway. But yeah, I feel like the likelihood that they actually get along is going to be low. And I'm definitely not going to try anything until after he is friendly with me and relaxed and all of that. Because it wouldn't be good for him otherwise. Alright, what do we have to do on the next one? I can't read that. Why didn't you tell me? Pick up every shell. Okay. Maybe I just... No, I mean, I still can't read that. It's fine. Okay. But yeah, I'm really proud of him. And he's been so brave. Right now, it's really nice weather, so all of the windows are open, which I also feel like is nice for him. Because, like, he hears familiar sounds and can smell familiar smells. I think that's Tybolt, but I'll talk to them too. I'm gonna collect all the coconuts too, because it doesn't look like there's a lot of shells on this island, which is stupid. So yeah, I am basically just keeping the shelter informed about what's going on with him, and he'll just be here for a little while. I also, like, made up his enclosure real fancy, so that's, like, the 2-story thing, catio thing that we had Artie in when she was first inside and injured. And then that... Patch would hate this, but that's Patch's dog crate, and I used his instead of Coco's because his has, like, it's a dual door, like, there's 2 ways to open the door. And so one door I pushed up against the catio and, like, zip-tied the 2 together, and then the other door I can open to access into his enclosure. But that way he could have the cat carrier that he's currently sleeping in, because it's bigger, and I felt like it would be something that he might like to have. So, yeah. Seriously, though, and I'm really grateful that they're not, like, charging me, like, a surrender fee or anything like that, because they could. Like, I'm technically adding to their load, if you will, but they're not. And they're not charging me for all their vaccines and all of the, like, it's really wonderful. And I plan, again, on paying it back in full, if you will, by volunteering there and helping out and you know, bringing donations when I can and stuff like that. Because they don't have to... Are you on my card? Dang it! That's Bunny. I have Ruby and Gabby on my card. They're all like Ruby, Gabby, Bunny. They all end in E. I mean, obviously not the letter E, but the sound. So this is our last day of fundraising, and we are less than $100 away from our next incentive. I was really hoping we could make it to 2,000 this year, but that's just not going to happen, and that's okay. But I'd love to at least make it to, like, the next incentive. Yeah, and I think, you know, now that they know me, there's also less, like, I guess, trepidation. But to have my first cat, like, my first interaction with them be Tigger, who I was just desperately trying to find a place so that he wouldn't die. And while I was there with Tigger, I showed them videos of all of the other cats that I'd been helping, like, and, you know, they're not, it's not like videos of them in my house, like, it's the security camera footage, you know, off my back step, and I think having them see, like, oh, okay, this person is really just, like, trying her best, like, to help in whatever way she can. And, you know, I try and communicate with them and not just, like, spring it on them, and I'm willing to, you know, have him here, for a while. It doesn't matter to me that he has FIV. It was funny, while I was there was a lady who was bringing a dog, or trying to set up, like, an appointment for a dog that she got, kind of, like, put on her, if you will. And while I was, like, waiting for him, she looks at me and she goes, "What is FIV. She's like, can I ask? And I explained it to her, and she's like, oh. She goes, but you seem so calm about it. And she's like, you know, isn't it like, isn't that upsetting? And I was like, that's Peggy, by the way. I said, it's not my first rodeo. I said, I cried. I did cry, when I got that text that he was FIV positive. Because I just knew... I know what it means. And I know that he, especially now that he's inside and he's neutered and all of that, like, his life expectancy just shot through the roof. Like, compared to if he was still outside and living with it, like, he will have a much longer life now. That he's gonna be inside with proper vet care. But I was like, I've done it before. I know that it's not like a death sentence. It does mean that his life is going to be harder than it needed to be. But yeah, it was a good conversation that I had with her. And she's like, there's a special place for people like you who take care of them. And I'm like, thanks, but I'm just doing what I can. Moo. Oh, how? That's Angus. I thought it was T-bone at first. It was the wrong beef. Awkward. Do you guys see her back there? She's so cozy. She's so cute. I feel bad that we're villager hunting when that wasn't the plan, because I'm like, oh man, if there were people that wanted to watch or cause chaos or whatever. But I don't know what happened with that game. Well, and it's not my usual stream day. It's just a lot of things are kind of making it so that this is not going to be the most successful hunt or the most successful stream for charity. That's Freya. Ooh, you're pet sitting? What kind of pet are you sitting? Mr. Mittens was more important. Yep. 3 dogs and a cat. A very shy cat. Who gave you sniffs and head? Oh! Oh my goodness, what a blessing. Sweet baby. Sprawled on the floor and shown you her belly. Oh, got serious head rubs. I always love it when, like, the shy pet is the one that's like, we're best friends now, and you're just like, yes! Keep the dogs away. While she's trying to figure out her you know, honestly, there were times where James used to be like, Coco loves you more than me. And I'm like, no. I said I would literally, like, throw myself in between her, Pico again, and Patch when Patch would be, like, harassing her. I'm like, she knows that I will protect her. There was, not that James wouldn't, but, like, you know, James would be, like, roughhousing with Patch, and Coco would come over to me and be like, no, Mom. She was a daddy's girl, though. Hi, Saren! He's doing good. He's in the carrier right now, sleeping. He has been doing fantastic, though. I think, did I send you the video? I didn't send you the other one. I just sent you one more. Dogs definitely have favorites. They do. They also have, I would say all animals have favorites, but they also have people that they, like, go to for certain things, if that makes sense. Like, James was Coco's, like, best friend kind of thing. But, like, if Coco was like, Mom, I'm done, like, protect me from brother, she came to me. Do you know what I mean? Like, there were different, like, roles that we played. Like, if both of us were sitting on, like, the couch, she would go over to him first, and then she would come over to me. Like, she was an equal opportunity, please pet me. Oops. Put pics on the pet channel? Okay. I'll have to go take a peek. I know, I said to... I don't even have to get off the dock. I see you there, Goose. It's a chicken named Goose. Sir? Anyway, I sent, like, that video to the cattery team, and I was like, you know, it's... I remember watching Maple and Artemis both sleep deeply for the first time. Like, realizing that they were safe and they didn't have anything, like, to worry about when they were inside. And Saren, that video to me, that was him, like, being exhausted and being like, I can just relax. Like, I don't have to fight or worry about it. Like, you know, like, he had a little bit of, like, grumbles at first, and then he was like, yeah, I don't care. Beats you and your dad up more than your mom. Yeah. Oh my god, that's funny, Petrichor. Yeah, he was literally like, I'm gonna get on this plane with you, and it's like, please, sir, don't. Actually. Please don't. Oh my goodness. Hello? Kurt. Like, he can rest because he doesn't have to be super vigilant. Yeah. Oh. Kurt with a C. I typed it in with a K. It's fine. But yeah, that ability for them to just like relax. And not have to be like on. And again, I also know that he just had surgery. And he got all of these like vaccines and stuff. And I'm sure he's also tired just from all of that. Like, that's a lot. Like, I know, you know, my pets when they get vaccines are kind of sleepy afterwards. And he just had like a whammy of a bunch of stuff. Like, he had a very eventful couple of, you know, days here. I also... Hang on. This cracked me up. So, this is always the way when you have an animal that just had surgery, right? And you're just like, keep them calm and quiet. And it's like, I mean, he's contained. He can't, like, run and do zoomies. Obviously, when they are, like, a TNR, it's different. Like, you're just letting them go. So, this was him last night. Oh my god. Like... ran past you and tackled her. I love that. So yeah, he's up there, and then instead of using the stair, which he knocked off the thing, he was like, I want to get to this next level. I'm just gonna hook my front paws over and yank myself up, and I'm like, buddy, you just had surgery, please. Please calm down. And he's just like, parkour. Alright, sure. Sure. Parkour! Oh my god. So... he did figure out how those, like, the levels work in there. Although it's funny, he doesn't, like, go up past the second one. I thought he might because it's close to the window and he could look out the window, but he hasn't really cared. I did turn off, I had, like, an AC unit out there, obviously for Pippin. But the weather here is gorgeous, so I turned that off and the windows are open. So part of me thinks that he'll be, like, up there, you know, sniffing the window at least. Oh. I love Poppy. Look at this sweet cinnamon roll. Oh my god. Like, look at her. She's so cute. Okay, bye! So we are $95 away from our next goal. Today is our last fundraising stream. So, so if you've been waiting, now's the time to do it. If you have friends or family or coworkers who you think would want to donate, feel free to share the link. So this has been, like, one thing that I really liked that I've done. I don't know if you guys can see here, That's like a water thing. It's a dish. Like there's an open dish here, but that's like water, and it literally mounts to the side of like a cage, and I love it because then they don't spill the water, they don't step in the water, they don't knock the water all over the place, and he figured out how to use it like real fast. I used it so far with every single one of the cats that I've had in like the dog kennel. Because the first one I didn't, and water was everywhere except for like in the, oh hi, in the bowl where they could like get something to drink. That's Butch. Hi. Oh, Murphy. I originally thought you were Cody. Cody's a blue bear though. I think I'm gonna have to get more Nook Mile tickets. How's everyone's bingo card looking? I haven't gotten anyone today. It is. I think that you might have missed it, James. I was playing my new game, and it had some kind of fatal error and crashed everything. So... Oops. We pivoted and went to Animal Crossing. Yeah. Hi, Moo! Heading out to the pets. Give them lots of scritchies. It is a really fun game. I will have to figure out what's going on. I really wanted to try and raise a little bit more money today and not spend the whole stream problem solving. I mean, we could always try going back to the game and seeing if it works. And if it doesn't, then I'll just be done. 7-stream streak! Thank you. That's a whole week. Ooh, what are you playing? Nice. Is there an update? I know that I think the Hercules is coming out soon. If it's not out already. Oh, nice. I haven't done a Star Path in a long time. Leonardo. I don't know if I should, like, do terraforming and stuff today instead, because I feel like I don't know, do people like watching the villager hunt more? Like, because it's not my normal stream day. I'm really second guessing myself today. If you couldn't tell. It bothers me when my plan doesn't, like, obviously the game that I had planned didn't work. So I'm, like, struggling with what to do. Yeah, I don't even know what this last path was, honestly. Kyle. Goodbye, sir. What are my pockets looking like? 14 more tickets. Okay. Her one front paw is resting, like, on the arm of the couch next to her face. She's so cute. Wait. Frobert. He's a cute frog. I like him. When... 6 minutes. Okay. I have no idea when ads are because, like, stream went down and restarted at a weird time. Finally caught up on the card. 4 marked off. Nice. I have 4 marked off too, but I haven't gotten anyone today. Hello? I think that's Pudge. Let me see your ears. Yeah. Pudge is a fish? I mean, I can... I could make this cat cam larger, but right now the cat is in the carrier. But I can do this. We can, like, zoom in on her. No, you can't feed him tuna, because you'd be an abomination. Oops. Wrong way. Question for the moat. Do you say Frobert like yogurt or Frobert like Robert? I always said it Frobert. But now I never even considered Frobert. Fascinating. What do you do, Procrasticrafting? Asking the real questions here. Oh, it's bath time. Pippin, you're so pretty. Oh my goodness, that was a big yawn. And back to cleaning the foot. Oh my goodness, what a time to have the cat cam on. Hi. They're so pretty. Oh, bye. She's like, that's enough. Hi, are you coming over to me? Because I was saying you're pretty? Hi. You can come up. She was showing off. Hi, baby. Oh, goodness. Oh, okay. Are so sweet. Are so sweet. You got crusting in your eye. Thank you. Mom, you're so embarrassing. Telling everyone about my eye crusties. Yeah, well, what are you gonna do? This would be a time to have the wheel spin say I have to break the rocks. Oh, I just saw you! Tie bolt again. The crusties do come for us all, it's true. Alrighty. Ads are about to play. So we're gonna take a quick stretch break. When we get back, we will go ahead and do some more villager hunting. This is a great time to donate to St. Jude. Okay, we have some fun incentives today. $5 wheel spins, $15. You pick a word I can't say. You want me to not be able to say island, villager, I don't know, bingo? $15. You can pick any of them. $25 is an island skip, which means that we don't get to see who's on the island. We fly to it and we immediately fly home, which is chaotic. So please get those donations in. I would really love to get this next goal. I will see you all after this.
I'm an arts and crafts master. Why do you think I always have this glue gun stuck to my arm? Ugh, ugh.
Twitch baby.
Alrighty, Procrasticrafting, thank you so much for the 9-month resub, first of all, and that Twitch baby. And second, thank you so much for the $15 donation to St. Jude. By the way, Procrasticrafting has said, I cannot say the word card. Alright, very good. Very good. We're now $80 away from hitting our... Wilbur, I can see where you took me. I don't even know which Cheeks that was. I think that was Al. No. I'm literally not talking to them. I'm Boyd. I googled it. I hate them that much. Like, I'm not speaking to this person. Take me back. Hi, cute girly. Bye. Bye-bye. Oh, we found you earlier too. You're Willow? Yeah, Willow. I know before I saw how many tickets I had left, I should have figured out how many more islands I could do before I needed to go get more. Oops. So, Oopsie hasn't been coming by the bowl lately. Instead, it's been our skunk, who I didn't want to name because I didn't want to have them around that often, but now I'm like, I guess I gotta name them. Yeah, Oopsie tended to mostly come by when the weather was, like, really cold, because they can't really scavenge as much. Which makes sense. My mortal enemy? My most hated nemesis? Oh, this is terrible. This hunt is cursed. So if you missed it on my other Switch, this man, this phlegm hippo, was my first campsite villager, and if you didn't know, you have to take the first campsite villager and invite them to live on your island. And I literally didn't speak to him for like a week because I refused. And then I finally was like, well, I want to progress the game. So I finally did. And I hated every minute of him having been on my island. So this is very, I mean, he's gross. I hate him. I hate him. By the way, if you're just listening, that was Hippo that I found. Name the skunk Cruella. Morning, Emily. I don't think that it was that skunk because it was not like a super strong smell. And it wasn't around the time that they came by. But some skunk last night sprayed, and so I had to close all the windows, which stunk because the weather's been so nice. So I had to close them all, though, because I was like, ugh, can't handle that smell. It's so gross. Who? Oh, so this is someone who I have thought about having as, like, another animal, like that floater 10th spot. This is Mira. And I quite like her because she's a superhero. Look at her little superhero mask and her little superhero uniform. There's a whole group of them that are superheroes. And I thought that that could be kind of like a neat thing. Like if I need her villager type at some point, it's a possibility. So, not today, but it is a possibility. Yeah. There's a couple of different superhero villagers. I think that she's Peppy, which I don't have like a permanent resident on my island that's Peppy. Are they the hero we need or the one we deserve? Or neither? Maybe they're the hero we were given. Yeah, it could be. So if we make this next goal, we'll do a St. Jude sticker giveaway. Because I still have some stickers left to give away. So, $80 St. Jude sticker giveaway. Who's here? That's a shovel, not a ladder. Bones! James, it's another puppy. Look at him! He loves him, yeah. He's a cutie. Yeah, you see his little eye spot? I know. When you get back, you're gonna have to make your island an all-dog island. You gotta get working on it. You could make, like, dog bone lakes and stuff. Anonymous, thank you for the $5 donation. Chaos and stickers, the donation said? Yes. Let's see what the wheel says to do if we push the right button. No, I just did the shell. Try again, wheel. No, I just did the shell. The wheel is evenly weighted, but it sure isn't acting it. I'm gonna throw it into the sun if it does it again. Oh. I can't read it. I have to catch 3 bugs. Choosing the wrong kind of chaos. Okay, bugs, I'm coming for you. Who's here? Astrid. You're gonna make me stay on an island with a kangaroo with face paint on? Aww. Butterfly. Girl. They did. Imagine a human coming to an island that you're on with your kid. They don't say anything and they just hit you right in the face. With a net. Lands on repeats too. Evenly weighted is not the... Yeah. Because it's evenly weighted. I didn't, like, you can, with certain programs, you know, say that you have, like, one thing on the wheel that is, you know, more rare or higher rewards, so, like, everything else is weighted, you know, to be more likely than that, but I don't have that. I don't have that on. I chopped that down because sometimes bugs will spawn on the stump. Oh! That's if I have to catch bugs. Hello? There we go. Shouldn't all butterflies be yellow? Yuck, yuck, yuck. Okay, let's make a new axe. Oh, I need an iron nugget. Can I have a... It's fine. Hello, take me home. To the place I belong. West Virginia. Another Money Rock Island. Judy! She's pretty. Does anyone have her on their bingo board? She's like cotton candy. Yeah, it's Orville. Yap, 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 yap. Like, my eyes are starting to glaze over, boy. I haven't even been doing this long. That's plucky. Okay, what kind of animal is going to be on this next island? What species? I'm going to say... I don't think we've seen a koala, so I'm going to say a koala. Cat, mouse. alligator. And a repeat one at that. Boo! Do I still have to... Wrong one. Dang. Maybe I should harvest these. Not that I'm really going for, like, completion. I guess it doesn't matter. I have to sell 3,000 total fruit in order to get that last Nook Mile thing. That's so much fruit. My native fruit is peaches, so I might as well harvest the pears, get some money. Oh, you know what I wanted to see? I was thinking about this on the last ad break. Where are we at here? .404 page not found. Oh. I was trying to see what my lifetime raised for St. Jude was. Maybe I have to log back in. There we go. Oh, nice. This is like so cluttered. We could reach the funny number on the lifetime raise today. It's funny, sometimes it doesn't feel like these fundraisers, like, that you're doing that much, right? Like, you look at, you know, people who are able to fundraise hundreds of thousands of dollars in 1 month. But then you see, like, Lifetime that I've almost raised 10 grand. That's not nothing. Those little bits add up. Like, for all charities... Where are we at? $34.93. There we go. That's all that we need. Like, Lifetime... Oh, wow. Lifetime fundraised... Okay, chat, who can donate $10? Hang on. Who can donate $10? We're so close to, like, across all fundraisers. Or $15 and give me another word I can't say. No, but I think sometimes you end up feeling like, oh, is $1,000 really going to make a difference to a big organization like St. Jude? And then you're like, okay, maybe not as much, but 10,000, that surely will. Like, that's more of what I was saying. Anonymous, thank you for the $10 donation. Okay, wait. For like all the different look, we've had 9 campaigns. That's so cool. That's so cool. It does. Every dollar really does help. And I feel like sometimes we get so caught up in like the it's not enough bit. But then you again look at how it actually adds up and it's like, oh wait, it does actually add up. Like it's hard sometimes to see the big picture when you're in like oh, I gotta get back over to my tracker. That's Teddy. What an appropriate name for a bear. Each dollar is so deeply affected by those families. Yeah. Alright, also, that $10 donation gets us 2 more wheel spins. I have to spin again. Be kind to yourself, yeah. I'm gonna throw you into the sun wheel. Reminding yourself that sometimes anything is better than nothing, yeah. I have to talk. Okay, can we? Oh my god. Okay. Okay, catching 3 fish in a row. That feels like something new and something to actually do versus like the same thing that I have been doing. Golly. Come here, fishy, fishy, fishy. It is not hard. I also kind of feel like at this point, since it's like the last day that we're fundraising, I don't know if it makes sense to like necessarily worry about it. Unless we wanted to replace it with something. Like if we wanted to change something and put something else in its place, I'm okay with doing that. Oh, an anchovy. I just don't know that I want to anchovy. But yeah, if there are other things that you'd like to see me add to the list, I'm happy to do that. Or change, rather. Well, we're back to 0 fish. Because I didn't catch that one. I have to do 3 in a row. Whoops. You fish are pissing me off. one fish. And I missed the bug. So, it like... The fish will like peck at the rod, and when it like pulls the bobber under the water, you have to reel it in. If you do it too soon, then they get away. If you don't do it quick enough, then... Working extra hard... oh! Heck yeah. Untossable trash. That's me. Yeah, you have to get it, like, in front of their face, too. Yeah, my character would smell so bad. Oh, stay safe, Tigress. Thanks for hanging out. Okay, well, I caught 3 in a row. I can't help if one of them was a stone and one of them was a freaking can, but... Alright, and we have one other spin. But we'll do that on the next one. Stop the spin again. Okay, I have to collect all the fruit on the next island. Also, we're $65 away from our last goal. I'm not even gonna say our next. Like, that'll be the last one. Let me go, let me donate some stuff first. That I don't need, or I don't want to sell, rather. And then we'll sell what's in the pockets. Collect all the fruit on the next island. Oh, yeah, hi. Hello. Who? Also, if we raise that $65, I mean, technically we need 66, we would make it to 8,700 lifetime raised for St. Jude. That would be really cool. That would be really special. Okay. Thanks, Blathers. Hey boys, I got a bunch of fish in my pockets. Oh, you're right. I'm sorry. Ah. Oh. How dare you, I know. How dare I try to do math in my head. You can't spell, I can't math. It works out. Okay, chat. I'm ready for us to celebrate. I have poppers and bubbles. Let's hit that goal. I'm ready to go crazy in Animal Crossing. Time for takeoff. Alright. Island 101 should always be Portia. Who's the Dalmatian? Just saying. Disappointing if it's not. $1, $5, it all adds up. It does. Wheel spins are only $5 today instead of 10 too, so. Okay, we have to pick all the fruit here. Deirdre! Fauna! Sorry, Fauna. Wrong cutie deer. Alright, let's pick all the fruit. Is she? She's so cute. Any trees up here? Yup. Give me your fruit. Not me scaring the orchid the orchid mantis away again. Damn it. I gathered all the fruit. Take me home. Get so mad when you do that? Yeah, it's annoying. I think... Okay, 15 minutes. I was going to say we could always try switching to the other game if we wanted to. That's Wart Jr. Where's Wart Sr.? That's all I'm saying. If you've got a junior... He's dead. Oh. He's on your, sheet. A DIY recipe for a gong. Amazing. What was that? It is not the frog you have. Which frog do you have? I have Drift. Croak. I'm so itchy today. The hives aren't even particularly, like, bad or, like, many, but they are itchy. Are they, like, frog? Like, are they splayed? I love it when they do that. The little frog legs. That's Dizzy. Oh, upside down. Gotcha. Maybe this outfit's just not lucky. I know. I should wear like a hunting outfit. Or like a... Oh! Do I love Mary? She is such a cute cat. Hold on. Y'all need to see her. Look at her. Oh! Oh my god! Oh, she's so kawaii. Look at her face! Is she? I love that. The only one of the set of 3 I built houses for that I didn't have. Oh, really? I have Eric, not Bo, on my card. Alright, see you later. Bell bottom jazz. This is stovetop fitted sheet. Alrighty. On my what? You're so right. You're so right. Ah! Oh. Alright, chat. I can't talk for this whole next island. That is a new one, and yeah, safety first. That was a new wheel spin, it wasn't a new villager, of course. That, honestly, I was kind of hoping that it was gonna be someone or something exciting, and like, here I am being like, either that or that someone was going to like donate, and I couldn't like say anything and be like, thank you so much! Like, I'm just sitting there like... Yeah, I came up with like a bunch of really different, you know, things on the wheel. And I feel like we've been getting a lot of the same ones. Which is boring. I'm gonna make sure if we do any more spins that they're not repeats. So like if anyone else donates... Oh! You're on my bingo sheet! Hooray! That's Rocco. Rocco's a rock. It's going. We're looking for a doctor for it right now while we fundraise for St. Jude. And we have some silly incentives today to try and get us to that last goal. How far are we from it now? I can't see the little bar. You're at 1,185 out of 1,250. Rocco has, well, does Rocco have a beef with Elmo, or does Elmo, I think Elmo has a beef with Rocco. I don't think Rocco really cares. Rocco's Modern Life is a wild show to watch back as an adult. Or Ren and Stimpy. I never really liked it either. It was just one of those things that sometimes would be on because, like, growing up, I feel as though I really watched either, like, Cartoon Network or Nickelodeon. I feel like I didn't watch a lot of Disney. Like, on TV. I watched a lot of Disney movies. But The Weekenders was finally added to Disney Plus. Oh. We've seen you before, too. Stinkin' Monty. I don't want it. Take me back. So last night, it's like 4 something in the morning. Obviously, I'm asleep. And all of a sudden, I'm woken up because Pippin jumped in the bed. Normally doesn't wake me up, right? But she came over and put her face like this. Like, she put her face in my face and was, like, sniffing my face. And I'm like, girl, what are you doing? It is 4:40 in the morning. Like, go away. And she was just like, hi, and I'm like, what are we doing? What is happening? It's like that when, like, a kid stands next to their parents' bed, like, without speaking and wakes them up by just staring at them. You're like, ugh. Look at the size of those chickens. Oh my god. Look at all those chickens. Making sure you're still breathing. Checking if you were awake. She had nightmares. Oh. Well, she did end up snuggling with me. Hang on, I'm gonna snooze these ads. I want to just get to Island 110. And then, honestly, what I think I might do, that's Poppy. I really like him. What I might do after we get through the next island is I might try the Town to City game again. I want to see if the same crash happens. And if so, I want to note it. And if it doesn't, then we can play that for a little bit. Even if it's just like 20-30 minutes. But I'm kind of curious. So the islands that I've been going to, I either need to jump across with a pole or I need to climb up with a ladder to see who's on them. And I just haven't swapped what tool I'm holding. Oh, wow. I'm glad you were having a good nap. I'm sorry it was rudely interrupted. That's the worst. By the way, for those who are just stopping in near the end of stream here, this is our last day fundraising for St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. So if you even have $1, $5, $10, $20, $30, whatever you've got, if you're able to donate, it would be so appreciated. We're very close to our last goal, and our lifetime fundraising for St. Jude is $56 away from $8,700, and that would just be the coolest way to end this fundraising month, is with that goal being met. Hello? Hello? Oh. Oh. So they all, like, they'll still need it. That's Nibbles, by the way. You'll still need it, but it'll be like you can get there by walking around. So it'll end up, like, I don't know if you've noticed there have been islands with, like, spirals and stuff like that. And I feel like it will just be those ones. And if you wanted to talk to the villager, you would still have to get there, which is just a pain in the butt. Stream only ends when I get the $55. I'll never end. Oh, God. Oh, that tickle. Alright. That's gonna do it for this. Like I said, I'm gonna let the ads play. Oh, God. And we're going to quickly switch back over to town to city and see if it does the same thing. So yeah, during this ad break, get your donations in. We are so close. We're going to do a sticker giveaway if we make this happen. Like, it's going to be a lot of fun. So, get those donations in if you're able. If you are not, thank you so much for being here and lurking. I appreciate it. It does really, really help out. We will play some words on stream, and I will be right back. Alrighty. Thank you all very much for sitting through ads. I appreciate it. Alright. We're gonna give Town to City one last try. If this crashes, I will see you all on Monday. Okay? We will be picking new paper star colors for the month and doing some kind of craft. I'm not 100% sure what. I'll figure that out though. Yeah, if this crashes, I will like post in chat and Discord and be like, okay, I love you, bye. But I am curious why it went down. That's a bummer. Alright. I wonder if it even saved. It did. Hooray. Okay. Alright, we lost the houses that were over here if we placed any. I don't even remember. And they need food over there. Right, right. And we put a fruit and a veggie stall originally, but I guess I don't have veggies? Not yet. Desires a house with food shops nearby. Well, have I got great news for you. Brand new, just opened. Okay. Oh, okay. So, OBS was just flashing a thing that said something, encoding overload, consider turning down video settings or using a faster encoding preset. How do I appear to you all? Does everything seem okay? Seems okay, same as when you were playing The Sims. Okay. Yeah. We'll have to check, I guess. A regular house. Ooh, you want, oops, a house decorated with and surrounded by many flower decorations. Okay. Do I have... Not yet. I feel like the graphics look bad now. Maybe it's just the lighting.